The purpose of this video is to introduce you to the A+ period that is part of the new bell schedule for the 2015-16 school year. Why a new bell schedule? We're introducing a new period of the day called A+. The new schedule allows us to meet student needs with more flexibility. We've got 4 goals for this new schedule. We'd like to provide students an opportunity to have a staff member advise them. We'd like to provide opportunities for students to get help from teachers. We'd like to provide students an opportunity to experience enrichment activities. We'd like to provide staff an opportunity to plan instruction together. And we'd like to do more of those things between 8:30 a.m. and 3:37 p.m. So here's the new bell schedule. It's a modified block schedule where periods 1 through 6 are 93 minutes long and meet every other day. Period 7 is 51 minutes long and meets every day. In the middle of the day, we've got an A+ period for 30 minutes opposite a 30-minute lunch. The new bell schedule alternates even days, that's 2, 4, 6, 7 days, with odd days, that's 1, 3, 5, 7 days. Here's a description of this advisory A+ period in the middle of the day. Advisory meets every Monday during the A+ period. During advisory, students and advisors will build relationships. Students will stay with the same advisor for 4 years. Advisory groups are made up of about 16 students, approximately 4 freshmen, 4 sophomores, 4 juniors, and 4 seniors. During advisory on Mondays, advisors will schedule student selections for A+ for Tuesday through Friday. The advisor will consult with the student and Power School to decide what the student will sign up for during A+ for the rest of the week. The advisor will use an online scheduling program to record the student's choices. The table at the bottom of the slide reminds us about the structure for the week. On Monday, everyone goes to advisory, and then on Tuesday, students go to their choices for the A+ period. At this point, you may have a lot of questions, and we'll try to anticipate those questions and answer them. The first one is, how will I know who my advisor is? Your advisory section has already been assigned in Power School. It is called Period 8 Advisory. You should be able to see your advisory teacher and room number as part of your schedule. If you cannot access Power School, you can ask any of your teachers to look it up for you. How does A+ work? Students are required to participate in A+ offerings. Staff will take attendance during the A+ period. And student lunch, that's A lunch or B lunch, will depend on what they sign up for during A+. Therefore, student lunch may change daily. All 9th and 10th grade students will participate in A+ every day. 11th and 12th grade students may choose to take a double lunch twice a week if they have all C's or better in their classes. Advisors will check grades in Power School when making this important decision. In a previous video, we showed you a table that showed student choices for the A+ week. We can see that every student goes to advisory on Monday, and then there are a variety of things to choose from on Tuesday through Friday. Students, you may be wondering, how will my teachers know that I want to see them during the A+ time? Advisors will record student selections for the A+ period using a program called FlexiSchedule. Your selections for the A+ period will be emailed to you through your school email account. And the teachers you see during A+ will have a list of students signed up to see them. How will I know what all the A+ choices are? For our pilot, the A+ choices will be printed and distributed in advisory. The A+ choices will also be distributed via email and on our school website. What do all the abbreviations in the A+ table stand for? Let's take a look at the actual A+ table that is found in FlexiSketch. First of all, under the left-hand column, I can see abbreviations like ENG, ESL, FACE. That stands for the department, so ENG stands for English. Then next to the department, we have the teacher's name. So ENG R. Martin is English with Mr. Ross Martin, and he's assigned to room K169. Then we can see where he's assigned for the rest of the week, Tuesday through Friday. And in these boxes, we can see which lunch he's taking, and we can also see things like Open PC Lab, PLC, study hall, and office hours. So let's take a look at what all those abbreviations stand for. Office hours means you may go get help from that teacher. We are assuming that is your teacher. Study hall means a study hall. You can attend study hall with any teacher, although you might want to choose one that you already know. Open lab, open studio, practice, lessons in the art, family and consumer ed, tech ed, and music departments are only open to current students. Open PC and Mac Lab are open to everybody. Upper LMC, lower LMC, and KITC are open to everyone. And finally, if you see PLC next to a teacher's name, that means Professional Learning Community. That means that teacher is meeting with other teachers and is unavailable to meet with students that day. So what's next? We will run 2 pilots. The first one, February 24th and 25th, students and staff will schedule the A+ period during our current homeroom schedule, but they will not actually attend A+. This first pilot, February 24th and 25th, is simply a practice run. Our second pilot, March 16th through 20th, is an actual practice. On Monday, March 16th, we'll run a homeroom schedule with advisory, and then we will run the new block schedule during March 17th through the 20th. If you have any questions, we hope you consult your teacher, a school counselor, or your new advisor, and that you get those questions answered.